scraping. Web scraping is an automated process of extracting the data from the website. It involves fetching the web pages, parsing the HTML content, and extracting the useful information. About all this, we're going to discuss in the coming slides. So, in web scraping, we usually collect the data and the price monitoring, the tracking the price changes for products and service across the different websites, and the competitor analysis. We can keep an eye on the competitors by monitoring their websites. Content aggregation, that is collecting and curation content from the various sources for website or applications. And the lead generation, that is extracting the contact information and other relevant data from their directories and social medias. So moving on to the today's topic, that's a beautiful soup. Beautiful soup, it is a Python library used for parsing the HTML documents. It creates the parse tree that enables easy data extraction from the web pages. There are certain key features of this beautiful soup, that is it's very easy to use, and they are flexible parsing, that is support multiple parses like HTML.parser. Navigable structure, it allows for easy navigation and searching of the parse tree, and integration can be usually combined with other libraries for fetching the web contents. So now let's compare this with the other web scraping libraries, that is comparing the Beautiful Soup with other scraping libraries. Beautiful Soup, it is great for smaller project and a quick scraping task, and it's easy to learn and use, whereas in other, that is Scrappy, a more comprehensive framework for larger project, providing the built-in functionalities for handling the request, following the links, and storing data. Moving on to the Beautiful Soup versus the LXML, that is another web scraping library. In Beautiful Soup, it is easier for beginners and the handles messy HTML well. In LXML, they are more powerful for large scale scraping but has a steeper learning curve. So here are the certain libraries we have to use and install to set up the environment for web scraping. That is to install the Beautiful Soup using the pip installer. Pip install Beautiful Soup 4. And to install the request library to fetch the web content, we have to pip install the request, because we have to ask for the request to scrape a web or a website. And to import the Beautiful Soup and the request in your Python script from BS4, that is Beautiful Soup 4, import the Beautiful Soup and to import the request. Then we have to create a Python script file. For example, we can save the folder as with any name with the extension .py, with the extension with the extension .py, and within the project directory, that is touch scrape.py. Py is a extension we have to use, and we have to install the Beautiful Soup and request within the virtual environment. Virtual environment need to be created. Then pip install Beautiful Soup for request. Here you can see the code is displayed to ask the request from the particular website to scrape their data. Using the request library, request is the simple and elegant HTTP library for Python. It allows you to send the request without the need of the manual labor. And there are certain steps to fetch a web page, that is import the request library. We have to ensure that the library is installed, that is pip install request is already installed in the terminal. And to import the library in your script, that is the import the request. Send a get request, that is use it to request get method to fetch the HTML content of the particular web page. And to handle the response, that is check the status code to ensure the request was successful, and to extract the HTML content using the using the response dot text. Here you can see the code import request URL, that is http.example.com, either it be Instagram or any username of the Instagram, Twitter, WhatsApp, etc. And it have to wait for the response, that is request.get URL, that is a web page to request the web page of the particular website. and the response status code is equal to 200, then HTML content is equal to response.text. Then we have to, then the page will be printed successfully, or else the print will be uh, unsuccessful. That means we have not got the response. Introduction to the Beautiful Soup. Beautiful Soup is a Python library used for parsing the HTML and XML documents. It creates a parse tree for a parsed pages, which helps in extracting the data easily. To create the beautiful soup object, we have to import the beautiful soup and create a beautiful soup object by parsing the HTML content and a parser. Parser in the beautiful soup describes that the HTML dot parser, it is a Python built-in HTML parser, and LXML is the faster XML and HTML parser that needs the LXML library. For HTML5 lib that parse the HTML the way web browser do and creates a more constant parse tree. Here is the code that is required to create a beautiful soup object. So parsing of data is once a HTML document is parsed, Beautiful Soup, it allows you to navigate the parse tree and extract the required data. You can navigate using the tags, attributes and method provided by the Beautiful Soup. The common navigation methods are finding the elements, that is find returns the first matching element, and the find all, it indicates the returns all matching elements. So here is a practical example for scraping a sample website. The objective is to extract the title and the links of the article from the sample blog page. So the steps is to fetch the HTML content of the page and to pass the HTML using the beautiful soup and to extract and print the titles and the links of the article. Here you can observe the code over here. That is the import request. We have requested from the website, and from beautiful soup for import the beautiful soup library. URL, that is, this is the link of the particular article from which we have to extract the titles and the links. And if the response status code is equal to 200, that is if the response is granted, then soup is equal to beautiful soup response.text HTML parser. We have to pass the HTML. Article, we have to pass the article name, and for the article, in articles we have to extract the title of the article and the link, and we have to print the title and the links present in the particular article. If the response fails, then we will be failed to retrieve the page and the status code, and the response status code will be 0. So let's summarize what we have discussed in this PPT. We have discussed about the web scraping basics and the beautiful soup overview, and the fetching and the parsing of the website, and navigating the parse tree, and the practical example of how to parse or scrape the website, and the best practices. Thank you. Please do like the video.